Okay. So here's where we are. We have about a little over an hour left on this project. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to do final assembly quite yet. We're getting close. So all we really have left to do is we're going to block in the blacks, and we're going to do final assembly and apply washes. And I think we can do all that in an hour 15. I feel pretty good about it. So let's get cracking.
You need to roll another fortitude save. Fortitude save. Oh man, I'm good. 22, 28, 25, 27. Okay. All right. So Jimmer, you're still just second, but you guys, it doesn't get worse.
About food.
Yes, I must fight against this. Actually, you know what Flynn says? He's like, I've been down here long enough that I've acclimated to it. Hopefully, the longer you spend down here, you will acclimate as well.
That's suspicious.
It's similar to the altitude in the book 4.
Yeah. Too much more time down here.
Do you remember that time you had to roll the fortitude save in book 4?
And it's really just like one of the most boring stretches of 4 minutes of an episode.
This year, wait, do I get a bonus on it?
My hero lab's loaded.
Why did they pick that clip?
Wait, what save?
What is that? No fortitude. Wait, the DC went up by 1 every check?
Yeah. What did you say? Weird reflex?
Air bubble?
Is it a spell or spelling ability?
Wait, do we cast air bubble on Captain I must say, though, the peasants looked at me strangely due to my size, so you must choose another form for me. Unless you want me to retain my regular appearance, however, I will need new armor and new weapons.
Choose the conqueror.
Choose the form.
Can you please read off the list of things you can become?
There are far too many, but I'll give you a cookie.
The highlights.
Oh, I could be a Baba Gezi.
I don't even know what that is.
Nice gnome. I could be a bogard, a bugbear, catfolk, a dark dancer, deep one hybrid.
Orc is fine. Does it affect his stats at all, or just appearance?
It gives me some abilities.
It should. You get the abilities of what
you get some of the race
scores.
It removes some of your race and class abilities, and you get some of the other ones.
Albert, I think that we...
So, like, I gained dark vision when I was an orc. It would be helpful to keep me with the ability to see well in the dark.
Yeah, let's just do orc, because... Why not make him a catfolk?
Because if he's spotted as an orc, even if he's out of place or something, it's not going to immediately be like, what is this completely random creature doing?
I was just trying to give him some help, because he said he could do stealthy stuff, and the two of you together.
I will be an orc for now, and perhaps we'll put up a poll on Twitter. For my next poll.
He's a really fourth wall breaking character.
Are you related to Tom Exposition?
Do you remember the last poll we put up on Twitter?
A screenshot.
I will remain an orc, but do you have medium-sized armor and weaponry for me?
I don't believe we do.
Most helpful.
I mean, he can carry.
I can use the large weapons, but I will take a penalty.
I think we sold all the medium armor. There'd be no reason we would have gotten new stuff.
How foolhardy. I will just wear Sheriff Thunes.
No. Get off of me.
All right.
This goes like right for the buckles.
What are you doing?
Stop. I mean, I guess he has scarf, but they're like...
Yeah, well, this will limit my ability to help you. I will have to stay far away from the battle and throw things.
Can we cast, like... Can you cast, like, mage armor, or is that only self?
I don't have mage armor. I believe it is only self.
I have a cold weather outfit. No, I don't.
You have Shield of Faith, though, right?
Yeah, I could put something on him.
You said you had a dagger, yes?
Yes, I have a dagger I can give him.
Well, that is a start. I will do my best to aid you, but understand until I am armored, I will not put myself in harm's way. You do understand this, yes?
We established that magical armor does not resize the wearer, right?
On their one interest items.
Damn.
Yes. Very well then, hopefully We will find some medium-sized creatures. Let's continue forward. So you start trudging through
Yeah, it's hard to hold.
to the north. You continue about 10 minutes or so. Another fortitude save. Jimmy, you're no longer sickened by that first one. It's kind of worn on.
Got it. Got 17.
Okay.
Oh, fucking natural one again.
You must only fail on a natural one. I would imagine. Your fortitude save must
My
be
fortitude
ridiculous.
is plus 14. But
Yeah.
Is it 15 fail?
A 15 makes it. Actually, no, because you're within 100 feet of this stench, the DC went up to 17. So you are sickened. Jimmer is nauseated and sickened. You wait for the nausea to go away. It goes away.
But that's bad.
So Metra,
We're on the clock here.
Metra and Jimmer are both sickened. You continue going forward, and the pathway splits to the north and to the south.
Can I look for Eden tracks?
Yes.
Fresh Eden tracks. Which way did they go?
Roll your
I rolled an 8. I'll roll. Come on, bear.
Total is a 15.
15.
5.
5.
And I rolled a 20 on that stupid fortitude save.
16.
16. There are fresh tracks going to both the north and the south. Fresh. Now, there are patrols about as well, but they split up.
The barracks are both ways.
Oh, God.
hey, Thune, what are you thinking here? What do you this fork in the road?
No, for sure. I do know that Ettins are not very intelligent. Perhaps given the opportunity to go off on their own, they decided to go, pardon the phrase, Aberth.
Okay.
I
Jeez.
don't know what it is to the south, to be honest.
So there's a passage splitting to the south and one continuing north or northeasterly.
Yeah.
Let's continue northeasterly.
All right, let's go.
Dogwraith will go ahead and stealth.
All right, stealth.
27.
27. All right, so you stealth ahead. Baron and Dalgrith roll another fortitude save.
22.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. All right, so now you become nauseous. Second, do you want to wait to have the nausea go away?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, I could keep moving forward with the nausea.
I'll tell you right now, it lasts 3 minutes. So,
And nausea really is a killer in combat, right?
Yeah,
Can't
but
refresh
you
it.
can't.
Yeah.
But you can't do a. Yeah, that's like it is.
so you start skulking ahead, and you're like, and you start moving. So you kind of wait, shake it off, and now you're sickened as you move forward stealthily, rolling that stealth check over. You see an opening up ahead.
Okay. He'll continue forward.
Okay, you continue forward, and again, you're seeing red flickers. Roll another stealth check to get up to the entrance here.
There we go. 39.
Yeah, good. Make it right up to the edge. Let's just go right to the map so you see what you see here.
We are deep into this thing now, and I don't know how to get out. Like, oh my goodness.
All right, so this is a rather strange room. You see one patch of glowing red crystals, very poorly illuminating. Only a small part of this large, smelly cavern. It looks like most of the floor space is a large, open cesspit, ringed by giant-sized stone outhouses. All of the
It's the latrine.
several square shovels of various sizes lean against the walls on the upper part, and the stench is staggering here.
This is disgusting. They literally put the giant dumps on the map. They did. It's like heat dung piles.
Oh, yeah, so it's there are a bunch of outhouses, and they empty straight to this pit. And you see creatures lurking about in the waste.
They don't look too friendly. You know, there's a lot of fine work done by the good people at Paizo, and there's a lot of talented map makers out there, but can you just imagine drawing this room and being like, well, I guess I'm being paid to draw shit on a map. Quite a life.
In addition to, I mean, where you're standing, you just see like things moving around down in the pit. You can't see into the pit, but as you're standing there, a fire giant walks right by you. So it looks like there's one fire giant just kind of walking around the ring of this area.
Oh man!
But why would someone be walking around? It's confusing.
All right. Where are you next? What a terrible job.
Yeah.
You know what? Can Dogwraith risk a little bit more exploration in this room solo? Just go right into the poop. Like, yeah, just dive in.
Cover jackknife. Cover himself in it. Yeah. Smear it across his face. He blends in. Closes his eyes, puts it on his eyelids. So he just lays there and then he just opens his eyes.
You're Arnold Scroll.
I think it's a good idea. Just be careful that the fire giant doesn't see you, because I think he's a bathroom attendant and he's gonna want a little tip after you.
Oh, I hate those guys. I hate going into a bathroom. There's one of those guys in there.
Even if you just wash your hands. Like,
Yeah.
So let's say you wait until that fire giant is like on the opposite side.
Right.
Okay.
And he just wants to stealth into the room, keeping it completely opposite of the fire giant's patrol, and just kind of slowly walk around the room and just peek in, to try to see 60 feet into each opening that's leaving this room.
Okay, because there are 4 different ways to get out.
Yeah, he just wants to peek, and because if we're going to try to get through this room without fighting, he wants to have some idea of like at least an open direction rather than running into like a collapsed tunnel or something.
Okay, so which way do you want to go? That giant is making a counterclockwise.
So I'll do counterclockwise, and I'll just follow him, hoping he doesn't turn around and stay. I could stay 100 feet away from him.
Okay. Roll your first stealth check.
29.
29. Okay. You're able to, I'll say you have to roll a stealth check to try and get to each one of these things.
oh boy.
All right, so you get to the southeast one, and you're still, again, keeping 100 feet away from that fire giant. And what do you want to do?
I just want to look down it. I don't know how far I can see. But
Yeah, you look down, and it seems to be winding south into darkness, as far as your eyes can take you. However, as you walk past the pit there, now you can see into it. There's a 5-foot drop into where the waste is collecting, and you just see like eye stalks poking around beneath the filth, all over the place. Roll a perception check.
The whole idea was to overwrite. I got some fingerprints there.
Natural 20 on the perception.
34.
You see 3
It
of those
looks like I was able to
creatures
get to rid of them with a sheep instead.
walking around.
That's okay.
Is that a dungeoneering, maybe?
I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, they're Audiugs, right? I think so, yeah. They live on
They sure are.
Yeah.
That would be its aberration, so you had dungeoneering.
Yeah. Fart. 9.
Damn, they are
So
OTs.
come back and tell Peroni.
And they're just walking around eating the waste. But they haven't seen you.
Okay. I'm going to stick to the wall, the far rim of the circle to try to stay away from the pit.
The description of them is this 3-legged freak is mostly mouth, 3 tentacles, 2 tipped with barbs, and 1 with eyes extended from its sides. And they're just walking around in the filth. These are large creatures just eating the filth, and they don't notice you, and neither does the fire giant.
All right, I'm going to roll.
Going
Stealth
to
check, try to
a
go
little bit
to the
thicker.
northeast passage.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
I'm still feeling sick. Oh no. 23.
23. Okay, so you're making your way to the northeast one, pretty much as far away from your party as you can be, on the opposite side of the room here. That fire giant that's making its patrol is now towards the northwest, and you're making your way along. You start to look up the hallway. Roll a perception check.
27.
You look down that tunnel, and it just extends directly to the northeast, which you think is the direction you want to head into darkness. From behind you, also hear as one of the outhouse doors opens.
Oh,
and a fire giant steps out.
oh shit!
And goes to swing at you.
What? Oh my god!
He heard you.
Oh my god! Wait a minute! Come on!
Roll for initiative.
Oh no!
He sees the outhouse. He hears it. He immediately opens the door and swings. It's like, and sees you right there.
Oh my god!
This is bad business. It's not good business.
No.
I know what says anything about.
I just read this thing. It's so gross. Just to give you an idea of the real depravity of the situation. Giants stationed nearby use the outhouses. Work slaves bring containers of waste here from other parts of the facility and dump them into the pit. The OTFs eat the best pieces and push the rest into the northeast drain hole.
So gross. Defines a best piece.
There it is. Some are already.
I sincerely doubt the fire giants are eating corn.
You don't know.
Oh, man. What's up?
Light situation, it is, there's one patch of those glowing red crystals that is illuminating it poorly. I'm going to say dim light. Yeah, I'm going to say dim light throughout. So imagine it's like on top of the fact that it's a giant poop hole, and it goes straight down from where the outhouse hole is. So it's like a 5-foot drop into the pit, a straight slick wall, slick with
Good.
poo.
Can give that a second to
There's
cure.
an eerie red glow throughout. And down with you come in. You're pacing yourself behind that first fire giant. You're not too stealthy on that first roll, but you look to the south, darkness, okay, that's what you expected. You continue going around, and again, you're not super stealthy, and say you step on a rock or something, and something just sounds a little off when the fire giant opens up the drawer and draws his sword. That's where we're at. But you still have a chance to get the jump on him, because that was we'll say that's his surprise round, is him opening the door, drawing his sword. The other fire giant may not even be aware of you yet. Let's talk initiative. Sheriff Foon.
I will not respond to that.
Baron.
Thank you.
Red Peak.
19-4 on the die. What a garbage roll.
So garbage. Metra.
8.
That's a big difference.
Why?
70. Oh, no, sorry, 8.
It's while you were doing your initiative checker, I rolled my die a couple times, and it was now on a 17, but I rolled the natural.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Jimmer.
12.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, your friends are coming in. Dalgrith.
16.
16.
Hey.
Foon rolled a 20. Oh, but he is unarmored with a dagger. All right.
You could have a greatsword.
It is round 1, and it is Thun's turn.
Wow.
I imagine I have these all on the map here, kind of down the hallway a little bit from the entrance where Dalgrith snuck up. But I imagine they're all watching you as best they can. However, at a certain point, you're in dim light, and because you kept Thun in as an orc, he has dark vision. So would he be able to see you think? What do you think, Joe? You're very far away. Let's all be honest with each other here. Do you think Thun would be able to see you 215 feet away?
I can see 120 feet away, so if the
Well, I mean, it's
gross things.
but it's dim light. It's dim light.
I have dark.
No, I know, but I'm saying you can see it a lot further.
Yeah,
You can see that far in pitch blackness. Yeah.
Thun is going to hold.
Okay.
Thun is just going to hold and looks to Baron, and it's Baron's turn. What should we do?
Do I get a sense after rolling for initiative that anything's happening in that mode? I feel difficult to motivate me to.
You're at the ready here. Roll a perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna use Brittany's die. This Brittany bitch.
No.
It's not her name.
It is not. Sorry, we had to.
Oh,
retcon
no,
this.
really?
Oh yeah. I mean, talk about a natural one for Joe O'Brien. Like,
I'm sorry.
we have never mentioned a person's name in coinciding with a die more than this person's name, and we got it wrong. Her name is not Brittany. It is Britain.
Oh.
She told me this, and I just forgot it or said it wrong the first day, and then just like we forgot about it.
Tail Britannia.
So very sorry, Britain. Very sorry, but this is Britain's die.
Britain's die got a 14 for a total of a perception of 35.
All right. You have dark vision.
Yes.
So you see these outhouses, and you hear on the far side, in the direction where Dalgrith went, one of the doors of the outhouse open.
And that's like hundreds of feet away.
Over 200
I
feet away.
got limited range. So Baron
Start shooting 250 feet away.
Bullets landing harmlessly at his feet.
Falling bullets kill. Shoot up. Falls up.
Baron's gonna move 40 feet into the room. He's gonna look at Luke and say, I think there might be trouble inside here. You're ready to fight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You could also wait a minute.
Oh, metagaming.
I mean, Metro would say, hey,
Metro gaming.
Yeah, it's metagaming.
if Baron,
Stop Metro gaming.
if Baron were to turn to Thune and say something, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Then what would you say, Metro? Wait a minute. Okay, Baron will hold.
All right. It is now Dalgrim's turn.
Oh boy.
Dalgrim, you see this thing come out and make eyes at you. You are, what, 20 feet away? 30 feet, 20 feet away.
Ooh.
And over 200 feet away from your friends. 3 ODX, 2 fire giants. The ODX are down there eating poop. You don't know how they're going to be involved, if they're going to be involved.
Okay. I'm very nervous. I am looking at every which way of getting out of here, and nothing is good. Everything is bad.
It's like, I'm just going to run to the northeast and see what happens up there.
It's extremely bad. So, I am going to... Oh, God. Yeah, all right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just try to get out of here. So, first thing I'm going to do is click my heels together and give myself haste.
Nice. Okay.
Haste. Yes. Then I'm going to enact, as a swift action, my expeditious armor.
Okay.
Which also increases my speed. So now, my speed is... I'm very, very fast now.
You're very fast.
Yeah, so now I can move 60 feet.
Everyone but Baron.
That's a second action. So I am going to, and I believe that I can do this, I can take a path that just is out of the range of attack of opportunity from the fire giant.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. You're always out of reach. I mentioned that he had a spear, though, right?
A long spear?
He just stabs you. Yeah, no, I think you have every way of getting past him without incurring.
Okay, great. So
you also have a chance to get the jump on him if you want to toe-to-toe with him.
No, I do not want to toe-to-toe with him. I'm going to try to take the other route. So my speed is now 60 feet, so I'm just going to move 120 feet.
Okay.
Looping around the circle, heading back toward my friends. So, yeah, I'll put myself on the map.
Let's hope there are no other fire giants in outhouse.
I know, maybe each outhouse holds a fire giant. Oh, God. They're all... It's dump time. Everybody ready? They all open the doors.
It's the dump o'clock, everybody. Time to feed the Odions. Choices nugs. It is Jimmer's turn.
I'm going to hold as well. I see what Metra... I'm guessing what Metra has in mind.
Thune holds. Baron holds. Dalgrim just 120 feet. Bolts. Imagine the speed. Just,
yeah.
And the giant is watching you go down that corridor, or just kind of loop around it now in a clockwise direction. Jimmer holds. It's the fire giant's turn.
Wait a second, though. At a certain point, didn't we discuss, can fire giants see in darkness?
Yeah,
Did we talk about that?
They have dark vision.
They have low light vision. It's dim light.
Oh, it's dim? Okay.
Yeah. That red glow over the stench. All right, so it's the fire giant's turn. The one that came out of the outhouse, it's his turn. He yells, and sure enough, another outhouse opens to the south, and a fire giant walks out like, thereby blocking Dalgrim's passage back. Dalgrim is surrounded with one fire giant like
100 feet
near
away.
1 o'clock,
The other
and
one
one
100
near
feet
7
away.
o'clock, and then the other one's near 11 o'clock. The one near 11 o'clock starts to close in the direction of where your tunnel is. Now, he doesn't know you're there. He is just going to try and block all the exits. Now, there is one exit for to the south, you do have that option.
I thought about
I was like,
moving it northeast, but I was like, oh man, it's gonna get ugly.
So basically, the one who comes out of the outhouse, he comes out, normal move, draws his weapon, and starts looking around to see where you are. The other one that you just ran past double moves towards you, Dalgrith, and then the one at 11 o'clock double moves to about 9 o'clock.
Oh boy.
And yeah, this should only take me about an hour and a half.
Absolutely foolish of us not to guess invisibility. Should have done it on you. You didn't wait. You just went.
I just went.
I'm just thinking about
Loose cannon.
how high the stakes are now with these like incredibly powerful things. That's just scary.
I know.
I'm really scared for Congress. But Baron kind of wants to see how he handles things on his own.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, guys.
See the Deathbringer in action. Run away from creatures.
Yeah, that's really what it looks like now. So now the one that you ran past is at 2 o'clock. Actually, the outhouses, are there 12 of them? That would actually make a perfect clock. 1,
Oh,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 9, 10. Yeah, it is. It's a perfect
wow.
clock.
Nice.
Almost as they planned it.
All right, so one of them's at 2 o'clock. One of them is at 7 o'clock, the one that just came out of the outhouse. And the other one is at 9:30.
About half past 9. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
And the Odiaks just continue to eat away at the feces. Everyone is still whole, but it is Metra's turn.
Metra will say to Baron, think you can take the one that's coming around the corner? I can try. I'll leave through with you. And then Metra will grab Jimmer. Yeah, and dimension door basically across the pit to stand between Dogwraith and the one, his first enemy.
To stand between Dogwraith and behind him.
Yeah, behind you.
And behind him.
Behind him, because then I'll have two people to deal with.
Then he's flanked.
I was going to put him. Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, are you protecting Dog? Are you making a shield against?
I was trying to protect you.
No, I get it, but I'm saying, that's fine. Do whatever you want.
We can put ourselves
I'm
right.
just saying, even confusing him for a round, like which way to go.
Yeah,
Very good too.
I'll take Jimmer and we'll put ourselves right behind.
Right around 1 o'clock.
Right on 1 o'clock.
He's at 2. You're at 1. Dalgrith's at 4.
Well, let's go like 145.
145. Shoot.
I want to put Jimmer in the optimum. Actually, yeah, I'll put Jimmer in. I don't want to put myself in danger.
I highly suggest if you're listening to this episode and you're not driving a car to draw out the map, draw a clock. You'll have a lot more fun.
It's so fun.
All right, so Metra moves Jimmer there. Jimmer, do you want to take an action?
Yeah, Jimmer.
So you should be able to take a 5'7" be in range. That was my idea.
Oh yeah.
I think you just said a Decimus for Baron.
Beautiful. All right, so Jimmer.
The other one's running towards
You got
us.
Deputy Thune.
He doesn't know you're there.
You didn't even know you're there.
Sheriff
Right.
Thune and Deputy.
Oh, they'll start going around. Okay. Jimmer does take a 5-foot step, and he is going to unleash the full fury of Herman's S. By the way, could you do a little prestidigitation or something to make it appear as if you guys just walked out of an outhouse? Oh, we can just teleport into the outhouse and then open the door and walk out.
It seems like a waste of
Already
action.
did that.
Total waste.
Just for affection.
Alright.
Two can play at the shitting game.
Can I have a free flavor action, Troy? That's what I'll do.
No. All right, first attack.
Jimmer, go for it.
You know what? Metra will say something to the effects of like, "Don't go in there."
You go in there. That is a 31 to hit. Yeah, that'll
Yes!
hit. And 29 points of damage.
This is just
So huge.
my guys are getting hurt. This
I
is
really
just
need
fun.
to get
Yeah.
what's
Damage.
silver?
Pull this off.
Natural 20.
The best.
And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my deadly critical as an immediate action. I'm going to enact deadly critical, which will turn my ×2 crit from a longsword into a ×3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until I hear what the critical is.
Okay, that's fine.
I can do.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I have to confirm. Right. That is a 20. Wait, hold on. Shit. You're not still sickened on your sheet, are you? I am. But you're actually sickened?
Yeah,
I'm still sickened. Oh. That is a 27.
As a confirm.
All right.
Yes!
Oh, so huge. So huge. Okay. Let's see. This one is from Mason in Salt Lake City.
Hi, Mason.
Right. Mason in Salt Lake City knocked the wind out of them. Yeah. Your attack lands squarely between the ribs, leaving the target gasping for air. Double damage, and the target becomes fatigued. Every 4 rounds, Fortitude save negates fatigue. So, DC 27 Fortitude save. Wow. DC 27 Fortitude save. You got good fort. He's got a great fort. I got it, so I'm not fatigued. But double damage. I am going to enact a deadly critical to give me triple damage. Triple.
You are built like a crit shit house.
A shit crit house. Oh my god, you can't even do the math. Carry the one. 84 points of damage. Oh my god. Yes! Do you have a third attack? I do. Oh god. Natural 1. Oh no. Let's see, if most likely to confirm though. Yeah. Oh no. Do you have anything that can negate it? I do. I'm going to use my Reliable Strike. I'm going to use one of my 2 instances of Reliable Strike to re-roll that. And you haven't used these at all today? No, you guys haven't rested since you've come. No, I didn't use any of these in the other fight. Okay. Fights. 19. 19 to hit. That is that's a critical threat. Oh, it's a natty 19. Yeah, natty 19. The Reliable Strike is a bit of luck, basically. It allows you to re-roll. Yeah. And so you just re-roll. I have to take the second roll, though, whatever it is. And you rolled a critical. I rolled a critical threat. Amazing. Yeah. Roll to confirm. All right, roll to. This is staggering. Did not confirm. Okay. That's a 30 to hit. Okay. Roll damage. All right, so that is 23 more points of damage. And he's dead. Yeah! In 1 round.
Yes.
1 round.
Boy, this guy had an awful day.
I know, rough day.
He thought he was going to have a good day. He just, he got his poop in, and then he comes out there. There's a weird dwarf, and then also he gets stabbed 3 times in the back.
Yeah, it's like, duh. He basically comes out with his sword and stands just by his ankles and it falls and dies. Absolutely brutal. Does anybody else want to take their turn that hasn't taken it yet? That would be Baron and Thune.
Baron will cast Shield of Faith onto Thune to maybe encourage him to get involved in the battle.
Okay, so you're gonna move in the initiative order as well here.
Yep, and +3 deflection bonus to AC.
+3 to AC. Okay.
Yeah, because I've for every 6 levels, I have 6 levels of persuasion.
So we're going to do the Purity Seal,
His natural AC
these little
is
ropes.
19 without any armor.
And I want to do a highlight on the cloak if I can.
And then Baron will
And I got to pick out these gems.
but he kind of wants to be able to now sneak attack them. So he's gonna try to stick to the shadows about here.
Okay, as far as you know, they don't even know that you were there.
10, 15, 20. So he moves the full complement of his move speed, and that's his turn.
Okay, Thune is not going to take an action. However, at the beginning of round 2, Thune will take an action, and he is going to look to Baron and say, "What do you suggest, Sheriff?"
If you want to tussle with these giants, I'd love to see what you got.
Well, I believe you have the right idea. Take them by surprise. I will move up to the edges where stealthily and try and get them when they walk past.
You should quit narrating it so loudly. I want to sneak up on them.
Can you see me now? And that's so Thune will ready in action. If he sees a giant come out, he's going to jump out and try and strike it. Wow.
That is amazing.
Dalgrith, you are up. You see that giant that was coming after you, just after a Jimmer appeared, Jimmer just kills it. Pretty amazing. Dalgrith is going to move. Okay, you're very far away from this. Yeah, and he's going to move. He's going to do a double move, 40 feet, not hasted. Okay, to get basically next to an outhouse that is out of the line of sight of the fire giant. Okay. So the fire giant that was formerly coming at him is not going to be able to see him from where he is right now. Okay, you're kind of tucked behind the wall. So you know it's where you are, but he puts his back up against the wall, and he's going to wait and see what this guy. Actually, can I do as a free action? Can I do a perception to see if it would be feasible for me to clamber up the outhouse, just to get on top of it? Yeah. Just to climb up it real quick. I'm not sure how tall it is or whatever. That is a 22 perception. 22? Yeah. So I could just scramble. Yeah, you don't have. Can't do it this round. Do you have any movement speed left, or it took you 40 to get there? It took me 40 to get there. What if you did the haste? I don't want to.
That's not valuable enough for that.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm thinking for future rounds.
it looks like you climb it. You don't know how sturdy it is, but you certainly could get up there.
And how tall is it? Like 10 feet or so? Oh no, it's got to be like 15, 20
like
feet
16
tall.
feet tall.
Yeah, for them, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it'll probably take you a round if you made your climb check to get up there.
Right.
Okay.
Put some bone
Right
on
along,
that.
it's the
Shit.
fire giant's turn. All right, so that
Do I have
one
any-
sees you duck behind the thing, but it cannot actually
You have a little bit of this left.
see you now that you've moved that way. So it is going to, I think it's going to be forced to double move because it doesn't know about Baron and Spanky yet. Boone. What's his name?
That's useful.
Baron and Spanky.
Oh,
So,
the adventures of Baron and Spanky.
so he's going to move 60 feet and be a lot closer to you, but still unable to. He's still about 30 feet away or so, but still a lot closer than he was. The other one sees now Jimmer and Metra where they are, and so he is going to go in the opposite direction.
Oh my god!
To
So now they're going away from Baron.
going away from Baron and Spanky because they don't know they're there, and it wouldn't make a lot of sense for him to go any other way. So now he's like, God, cursing.
I didn't register that as a joke because it's already become canon that his name is Spanky.
It wasn't a joke.
So now Baron and Thune, you both see him move away.
Oh man,
Fuck.
this is awesome. Yeah, it's a really strange fights where everybody has so much movement to do to get to wherever they need to be.
Yeah, to have to double move and not be able to attack is lame. Metra, you are up.
Metro will take a 5-foot step up next to Jimmer and say, ready, grab him, and then disappear into a whiff of shadow.
Nice.
And appear next to the fire giant that just closed on Dalgreen.
Come on!
Putting him in a 5-foot step away from
Awesome.
that big fire
Behind him.
behind him.
Yeah,
So you
awesome.
just do this all day?
Not all day, but as long as I have 4th level spells.
Unbelievable. Well, it's Jimmer's turn.
Oh my god.
It's my turn again? Jimmer's turn, yeah.
Nice.
You held, and you moved in initiative order.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, right. All right, the fire giant up there that just moved up to the north. It's gonna be like,
I was gonna-
Come on!
yes.
I was putting us like so you could take a 5-foot
Okay,
step, so
awesome.
I'd land you there.
I'm going to-
All right, so yeah, Jimmer again just appears out of the shadows, takes
Put this
a step
away.
forward and starts swinging. Okay. That is first attack. It is a 33.
That is a hit.
That's 25 points of damage.
Okay.
First attack. Second attack.
Good lord.
Oh shit. 22.
Since I have a little bit of
So this is
silver,
this big
I'm going to apply just
Okay.
a
You know
little
what?
bit
I
of
think I'm gonna
silver.
use another reliable strike.
Okay.
I'm going to make a
day.
custom color.
And that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna natty 15.
And I'm
Okay.
going to apply this with a
That's
fine
31.
edge highlight on
Okay.
some of the golds.
And that is 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Final attack.
Do a test.
Natural
So
one.
let's-
That's what you see.
Wow.
And it backfired in the one possible way it could. Yeah. Did you confirm it? Let's see. We got a fumble. Yeah, it's a 20. We're going to fumble. Yeah, it's a fumble.
Oh, we're on the Fumble Village here.
Oh, God, this could be bad. This could be bad. All right. Here we go. Alex, what have you done to us? Alex in Benton Harbor, Michigan.
What have you done?
Resonating strike. Your weapon strikes a hard surface, sending vibrations through your body. Drop your weapon, and you suffer a 1d4 dex penalty until the end of your next turn. Fortitude save negates the dex penalty. Okay.
And the Fortitude is the AC of the fire giant?
Yes.
Okay.
27.
27. So you
You don't take a dex penalty. You draw that down. So Terminus says, I hit it like it hits his patch of his armor, and it falls out and jars my sword.
and that part
Splatters
of
to the ground.
floor is rubber there. It then bounces right into the poop pit.
Oh,
What are the odds? The one part of the floor.
Another news, they know how to cultivate rubber.
Wow. And was that your whatchamacallit, your final attack?
That was it.
All right.
Baron. Oh my god. Let me tell you, it's been kind of relaxing just sitting back here in the cut watching Jimmer take down giants.
I know, I'm not going to do anything.
Metro
Remainder of the combat.
You should just jump from outhouse to outhouse for the rest of the combat and see how many
See if I
hours.
can.
Yeah, just see if you can.
was like a Scooby-Doo thing where they're like running into the different doors and like poking their heads out, like the Globetrotters are running after them. Yeah, it's farce.
Well, Baron's gonna keep up the farcical nature of this combat and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 towards the northernmost giant.
I guess like you barely moved because you have
It's so big, and I have the biggest shit pile ever. And let me just do a quick measure.
Actually, don't even know if I need to wash the gold because we've got
so,
some really rich highlights on
giant's
it.
about
Yeah.
95 feet away as a crow flies.
Yeah, you're sitting at about 8 o'clock here on the outhouse clock.
You know what? But are you gonna on the outhouse clock? Are you gonna give him cover if I shoot from here?
Well, it's not a.
Does he have cover is the question, Grant.
Such a classic.
Are you gonna give him cover?
Are you gonna give him cover?
There are rules that govern cover.
Yeah, I know. Are you gonna give it to him? Check in Grant's defense. We've rarely gotten them right.
It's true, yeah. I still don't know how it works, but yes, I'm going to give him some cover.
Don't you know what?
Language. You're screwing up your miss.
I'm going to give cover to him.
So 95.
The giant that is more than half behind that outhouse.
That is officially 2 range increments outside of my gun's 40-foot range at 95 feet. But I'm going to spend, a grid point.
A little griddage.
A little grid point. I'm going to get on my dead shot of resolve against touch AC, but I'm going to take the -2 penalties.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to up the ante.
Oh, man.
I'm going
To a misfire.
I'm going to pull both triggers on my gun.
Oh, what?
That's what a double barrel gun does. I rarely do it.
Wow. And
It's going to be
and standard action,
-4.
right?
Yep, -4 for the range.
Okay.
-4 for pulling both triggers.
Oh, yeah, because it's an AC 8, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
You know what he hasn't done in a while? Misfire.
That's true.
He's in a good old-fashioned misfire.
Let's see. If both barrels are shot at once, they both target the same creature object, and the pistol becomes wildly accurate, imparting a -4 penalty on both shots. Yes, if both barrels are shot at once, which is one action, is what I'm reading about.
Okay. All right, Grant. Let's see what you got.
Okay, or both can be fired once as a standard action. So that's where it is.
There you go. All right, there you go. It's getting a nice little +4 to its AC.
This is
We're getting a -8 to each of these.
Oh, and let me make sure Rapid shot it up is off. So
Wait. It's not a minus. Oh, right. +4 to its AC and -8 for the roll.
Right.
Because of the range increment.
All right, increment
And the swing. Because you gifted it Cub.
Yes, I gave it cup.
You're very kind. Just steps instead of going out that. Oh, I walked 40 feet though, so if I move back 20 feet, we can
Feels
make it
pretty
even
good.
more difficult.
Oh,
Here, let's do it.
I thought it was a standard action.
I moved 40 feet is a double move.
Oh, right.
20. Okay, so let's see how long. Let's see how long it is now. And I think he's going to lose the cuff at this point.
115.
115. So that's 3. That's the same amount of range increments. 40 feet. So 41 to 89 or 90 is 2. Yeah, that's within 3. So it's the same minuses.
Okay, so it's cup.
All right, here it goes. Here it goes. 5. So you 4 for that.
Yeah, that's his AC though. No, don't worry
Don't
about
worry
my AC.
about
I won't worry about yours.
Just worry about your many.
So -8.
So
So that's a -3 to start it off
I'm
with.
going
Plus
to
15.
get
like
some
the way you
color
do
for
math.
the gemstones and the eyes. We're going to go with red and blue.
12 against
We're going
touch
to
AC.
do yellow and blue for the gems.
You certain?
I'm very sure.
That's it. Touch AC is 12.
Okay, so that's the first shot.
That is ridiculous.
I can still misfire on the second shot.
I still can't believe that.
That's 24 points on that attack.
What is the reason to pull both barrels?
It's just, it's like vital strength kind of.
Oh, because you moved. You didn't do one move.
That's a good way of putting it. Like, if you only get a chance to make one attack, why not take the penalty and try and hit both?
Here comes the moment of misfire. Oh, and be one or the other. I can feel it. 3.
Yes!
Oh my God!
Woo! Oh, misfire.
Oh, wow.
You like it before you get left field.
I know, you're like a reverse favorite.
You pointed it like foul territory.
I still feel pretty okay considering how wildly far I have in this combat right now.
So yeah, I mean, it's amazing you could even get that shot off. All right, well,
These
we'll
are
leave you with
technical
your
paints,
misfire.
but
I
I've
like
been
that. This combat
curious to
certainly
try
is
for
not
a
over.
while.
All right, so now it's going to go to Thune's turn.
I'm going to try these on
What should I do?
the
Should I
eyes
try
and
to get
gems.
there stealthily?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I was Sheriff Thune. I was so into being Baron for just those few moments. Yes, Thune, why don't you try to get there as stealthy as you can and show me your metagaming, fourth wall breaking sneak attack damage you mentioned earlier.
All right, I will hug the wall. All right, rolls a pretty decent stealth check.
Not
As we
bad.
hit double move
Very
while
transparent.
hugging this wall here
That's
to
pretty
the
cool.
west. And now it is Dalgrith's turn.
Dogwraith,
I'm going to try
Mispronounce your name. Dalgrith?
that with the
Dogwraith.
blues on it. Oh my god, maybe not. That is really dried out.
Grith.
So you pronounce
Deathbringer.
Dogwraith Deathbringer.
Dogwraith, Deathbringer. Wraith. Dogwraith. It's a little bit in between. It's an interesting pronunciation. So where he comes from is complicated. All right, I am going to use. I just got to do the math here if I can do it.
This way, while you were talking, I actually moved Thune 60 feet, and he got all the way into that next corridor to the south, whatchamacallit?
Oh, wow.
No, to the northwest.
West.
So that fire giant, if he didn't see him, he can still jump out and make an attack.
Cool. Dogwraith, unfortunately, is too far away to accomplish what he needs to. So
Thinking about climbing that outhouse at the end of the last turn.
I was, but that was before Metra and Jimmer dimension lured over to the other side of this fire giant that he's looking at. So it would be great to get in flanking position, but he doesn't have the movement speed to get there without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Even with the haste outie?
Yeah, even with the haste only, because he's got to roll acrobatics to avoid it, and that halves his speed, so he would not have
So
enough.
you're not going to climb the outhouse, and I can't replay that scene from Breaking Bad when Jesse goes through the porta potty.
God.
Because that was my plan.
I'm sure it was.
Straight
You know what, Dogwraith is just
You have to do the reds on the ropes and the purity seal.
You know, I
I think I've got some red nearby.
Nothing you can do at this
But I
point.
really
Just
like
has
to
to
use that
basically
screamer.
ready himself for an opening to dive into this creature and attack it when it's when he can avoid the
I
attack.
think this will
opportunity.
more naturally blend
That's
with.
the attack of opportunity.
Yes.
You could double move and get up to him, but that's going to provoke.
Right, and I would need to use the haste to do it. So, like, I have limited haste left. I don't want to use a haste and then take 35 points of damage and miss.
You could try something, right? Because he was
There are
unaware.
two seals on the fence.
It's behind the outhouse.
No, it doesn't work that way. It's dim light. He can see. He's aware of everything around him that's not behind something.
There's another one somewhere there, yeah.
I mean, I could take a ranged shot from behind that thing, for example, but moving to attack him is just not going to matter.
All right, well, it is his turn. One fire giant is dead. Dalgrith came out of the bathroom and is now thinking about his next move. Baron has finally entered the combat and shot from 115 feet away. Thune has made his way sneakily to the northwest corridor. Maybe he'll just take off. See you, Thune. We'll never know. Metra has been riding Jimmer.
I'll see you soon.
See you, Thune. Get out. Metra has been riding Jimmer left and right all over this place. Brought Jimmer up to the second giant after dispatching with the first one. Jimmer strikes and drops his sword. The giant
Yeah, I
looks.
can't do that on the road. It's got to be a true
Unarmed
rod.
strike.
I cannot.
So would that mean you can't make an attack of opportunity since you're unarmed?
Or can he out of mind?
Rhetorical question. You can't. I looked it up beforehand. The giant grabs Terminus S
Oh, what?
What?
and throws it into the shit.
Oh, no. We'll see you next week. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's poop time!
Fuck you.
You know what would be the worst color in the world for that? Instead of red, fuck this red. I'm gonna use. Got this amber gold color which I like.
The glass can-
Yeah, let's do this instead.
This week on the Glass Cannon Podcast, unarmed and misfired.
Guess I gotta wade through a river of shit.
The heroes face chase down the remaining fire giants.
This is brutal. I had
And,
such a great plan.
It's
While their
something.
new ally waits to make their move.
Something
He
opaque.
also doesn't know that Food is in that tunnel, just to about 40 feet away. Food is just like arms against the wall with the Duggar's dagger in his hand.
But the giants aren't holding back.
Yeah, he's gonna get right up in his business here. He's just gonna boom with the great sword. And you know what?
Do I want to turn in a bottle?
Power
attack on or off, Troy?
The adventure continues. Now,
Fuck.
What
thing.
is up, everybody? It's your old buddy Troy, and I got my good buddy.
Joe O'Brien.
You're back.
I'm back, baby. We're back.
Yes.
We're both back
Look at us.
in the office.
Yes, we've been on vacation.
We took a little, I've been calling it our summer sabbatical.
Our summer sabbat.
Our summer sabbat. We stopped recording for a week
Yeah.
and went away, got out of the city with the
Yeah,
kids.
together.
Together, yeah, with Niccolo.
With Niccolo, yeah.
And his family, and our buddy David the Woodsman Woody,
Yeah.
creator of
all the
Having
wives,
Fun.
all the kids.
He showed us some fun.
He did show us some fun. It was a great time. And now we're
Yeah.
back here. It's Monday. And I said, you know what, let's do another tandem intro
Yeah.
because they're a lot of fun. And the other guys hate doing intros, so we might as well just bang them out together.
They just hate talking to people
Yeah.
so much.
They're not people. And everyone knows that I am the most people person in the world.
You just love
I
people.
thrive on it. No, we're back here. We got in this morning into the office, as it were, and we've got, I don't know, what do you think, 7 weeks worth of work to do?
Yeah, about that before tomorrow night. Yeah,
God,
it's gonna be rough.
yeah, this is a big week. Obviously, the fun is over. We're back to a different kind of fun. But man, busy week. We've got GCP coming out tonight at midnight. Well, if you're listening to this now, this is it. This is the new app.
Yep.
New A&A. Raiders is back. People were going crazy over last week's app. What do you hear? This week's app. I've already said too much. And that's just the beginning of what we got going on this week, Joe.
It's so insane. So ridiculous.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I think we're doing it because we're just so excited about second edition.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot going on with it. It's swirling around, and I'm obviously steeped in it right now, and it's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Day to day. So, why don't you tell the people what we're thinking?
Well, first of all, we've got a Twitch coming up tomorrow, or today if you're listening to this intro. You and I, 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes.
We're hitting the old Twitch.
Tuesday, July 16th.
This was
If you're,
the 40K goal.
yeah, if you're available, stop in. We definitely want to see you there. We're going to try
That
a
looks
new
good.
stream from our loft space in the office here.
Getting
the
the
studio.
band back together. Old Joe and Troy on the Twitch box.
Except this time we're not going to be sharing a single Yeti and knocking your cat away from the wires.
Right.
That'd be a little more
A
professional.
little more professional, only slightly though. When you see this setup, but it looks like I put up a Twitter poll yesterday, and it looks like we're going to be playing Marvel Spider-Man. That may change, but
Oh, is that what's in the lead?
yeah, there's 3 hours left, but it looks like Marvel Spider-Man has run away with it.
Well, I know it's supposed to be a fantastic game.
I think the first thing we should do is just try and find our office in Long Island City. Let's just sling our way over to Astoria and then find
You
our
have to
office.
be able to sling over the 59th Street Bridge, right? It has to be in there.
I would assume the bridge is maybe Glass Cannon Studios. Definitely the bridge. I mean, if they drew the bridge, why wouldn't they draw Glass Cannon Studios? I don't know. Do people still draw it? How does it work? But that's just the beginning because, as you said, this Friday, we're going to do another Twitch.
Yeah.
We're going, because we really want to Twitch more. We think it is an important part of,
We want to stream on Twitch.
we want to stream on Twitch. Sorry, I don't know how it's supposed to be said. We learned recently it's stream on Twitch,
Yeah,
not
which is
Twitch.
much more accurate.
Why can't you use Twitch as a verb?
Because it's not, there's so many other ways to stream, and because twitching is a verb and it means something completely different.
Well, I like to party, and I also like to go to parties.
Oh, you mean do drugs?
I like to do heavy drugs before each recording.
I say I like to party.
I like to party. Joe, do you like to party? Hey, Joe, you want to Twitch? Let's go to the bathroom and Twitch. Yeah, I guess it does sound better. Stream on Twitch. Well, we're gonna be
It's more accurate as all.
We're gonna be streaming
We're gonna
Pathfinder
take a
Second
brief
Edition
break at
this
55.
Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I
I'm
think we're
going
gonna
to
start
use
at
this
8.
custom gold I just
I
made
just-
on this
we're
model
dying to
off
play some
camera.
2E. It doesn't come up.
55
We've had
minutes on
access
the
to
clock.
core rulebook for weeks at this point. Joe's already read it through twice.
I was just gonna say, don't tell people that. I don't know anything in there. So I can't be held to that.
You're going to be our only resource.
Before this gold dries, I want to use
printing
it.
out the entire core rulebook in black and white.
This
It's
is a neat
massive
opaque
tome.
gold that just
Because like I can't
happened
deal with my
to make
iPad
it
live
kinda
there.
work.
It's that the loading screens are just
I'm always
too much.
working on a
It's,
model
it's
off
a lot
camera.
of
I've always
info.
got something else on my desk.
640 some.
Oh, my
So right now the model
goodness,
is the
I just
Steam
can't wait to
imprints,
get
which I've been
that
working on
hard
and
copy
off for about a week.
But for the moment, I'm not
So
going to crack
I
it.
look
We're
for
just gonna
ways to
play,
dip into them when I have a spare
Pathfinder
second.
Society scenario that has been converted
Usually when there's a
to
color on
second
my
edition.
desk that I
And
think is
basically by
appropriate.
converted, just the monster stat
So I
blocks
may
have been
prime
updated,
him real quick
by
when I'm priming
the
other
one and
models,
only
or I
Eric
may,
Logan.
He's helping us out.
He's
doing
been
us a
up all
favor.
night
in his
doing this
particular
stuff with
case,
us.
he's just
He's
been up
really excited about it.
little
It
dip
was
here
his
and
idea.
there.
We were going back and forth. It was like, I really want to stream some 2E before Gen Con because we have access to it. I want
really
to
like
do
this
something.
color.
So he's like, what if you did the first
It's
ever
a weird
Pathfinder Society scenario,
Brassy kind
Silent
of
Tide?
gold
And
mix.
he's like, we'll
Looks
come up
good,
with the monster
passy.
stat blocks converted to 2E for you. And you just gotta play. I was like, absolutely. And I read it. It's great. It's like, it's so weird because it uses like 3.5 terms. It's like a roll an open lock check, roll a search check. So we'll be updating all that stuff. We're gonna play 2E. The boys are gonna be here. And should I tell them about the characters, Joe? Am I saying too much?
I thought you were. I didn't know. I thought you were saving that for social.
If you did the first ever Pathfinder Society scenario, Silent Tide, and he's like, we'll come up with the monster stat blocks converted to 2E for you, and you just gotta play. I was like, absolutely. And I read it. It's great. It's like, it's so weird because it uses like 3.5 terms. It's like a roll an open lock check, roll a search check. So we'll be updating all that stuff. We're gonna play 2E. The boys are gonna be here, and should I tell them about the characters, Joe? Am I saying too much?
I thought you were. I didn't know. I thought you were saving that for social
You know,
media.
I want to get them excited right now. They're going to be reprising or reprising.
Reprise.
They're going to be reprising.
We're going to be
Sing
reprising.
the reprise. I'll sing the reprise. They're going to be reprising their characters from PaizoCon. So that means Ecthelion Orphan Puncher, Pimmershale Slider, whatever Grant's character's name is, and Hawk Raven Eagle Crow are back.
Are back. Well, it's a prequel.
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel. The meaning of these amazing characters.
We're kicking them down to second level. We're playing second edition, Pathfinder Society scenario, season 0, number 1, Silent Tide. It's going to be a good time.
I'm really excited too because I just wanted to play something, and we had talked about this. That wasn't so much of a commitment that we can't possibly finish it. And here it's a case where it's a nice, tight little scenario, and we're gonna knock it right out. What do you think? 2 streams total?
No more than 2 streams. Yeah, 2 streams on Twitch.
2 streams on Twitch.
Yeah, I think with our normal antics, like a really good group could probably bang it out in 1 session.
Yes.
But we have a lot of antics.
We also don't know the rules, and we goof off a lot.
We do a lot of goofing, a lot of straight goofing. But
Twitch.
I'm going to say 2 sessions, which is just more streams.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm really excited actually.
You know what I'm excited about?
This week's episode.
This
Oh
week's
my-
So I'll stop talking. In the meantime,
Oh,
all you
the ending of this
folks.
week's episode. Oh,
Come on, man.
All right,
Spoil
all right,
everything.
all right.
I want to talk about the beginning of this week's episode because it's happening right now. Here's episode 216 of the Glass Cannon podcast, The War on Nugs. I have the best taste in my mouth right now. And I should.
I don't want to hear anymore.
No, I shouldn't, and I'll tell you why. For dinner tonight, I just brought a banana and a key lime Chobani yogurt. I'm going to cut back on the last meal.
It's a lot of
today.
sugar, bro, just FYI.
I know it's a lot of sugar, but it's not a lot of calories.
That's true.
Calories are all that fucking matters. But I don't know if you know this about Matthew. He's a man that's full of
Actually,
vice.
only took about 3 minutes.
No,
Yes.
Inherent vice.
Inherent vice. He likes candy. He's got candy around here like a 7-year-old.
Are you kidding? A 7-year-old would never be so organized.
There's candy
Okay,
all
so we're going to do
over
final assembly real quick,
Yes.
and then we're going to apply wash as if it's dried
and these
enough.
other things you're really into are these popcorners.
I brought those for Joe because I ate some of his the other day.
Wait, was that a fresh bag when you came in tonight?
Yeah, where's
All
the
right, so we've been hanging out for about
head
half an
go?
hour before we started recording. The bag's gone. There's just crumbs left at the bottom of it. I finished my key
It
lime
actually looks
yogurt.
pretty good.
and I
Like,
saw
I'm
these super
surprised
things.
by
It
how
was,
good that
nacho cheese.
Spirit, soul, spirit, and
And I was like, well, this isn't going to mix well with key lime, but I got to try it. And they're amazing.
Yeah, I think it's spicy queso.
No,
Spicy
it's a
queso?
jalapeno cheddar.
No,
it's spicy queso.
The jalapeno cheddar is phenomenal.
That's my
That's
favorite.
a different
That's the
flavor.
best.
Do they have
That's
those
my
at the
favorite.
deli next door?
They did, and they ran out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We gotta even advertise it real quick for the deli next door who sells those sandwiches for like 30% under market value.
Yeah, the La Valley
It's amazing.
special is like $4.
It doesn't
I think
make
it's
any
5 and a
sense. Yeah.
quarter.
I feel
Well,
like
let's see what
it's-
the name of this deli is.
I feel like it's 1997.
Troy has gone
You
to
get a
look out
sandwich
the
at
window.
Okay, like all New York delis, it's called deli and grocery. It's not like Tom's or Jimmy's.
What I know, that's
That's from here.
But I live closer to the 137 in Broadway, and I would go all the time to Columbia to visit friends and stuff and do stuff around there. There was gourmet.
Oh no, the head just fell.
Best New York deli. Like
New
they're
gourmet
all-
deli.
So we're gonna do-
It's called the lunch stop.
We're gonna
I have the receipt in my
quit
pocket from when I
and
It's called Lunch Stop Deli and Grocery.
We have been in this